The most powerful people are often quiet introverts who have trained themselves to be socially confident. If you are an introvert, you can easily develop a unique Rizz that charms other people if you watch this video. Topic 4 is my favorite and makes the process much simpler and natural. It's a myth that introverts are socially awkward. To be an introvert is to simply mean that you find comfort in your solitude and that it is how you replenish your energy. You have to realize that in order to act more naturally, you have to turn your focus from yourself to other people in order to cultivate your dark confidence. People worry about what you think of them, just as you worry about what others think of you. People are more likely to assess how well you might fit the role of helping them realize their own worth during a conversation than how fascinating you are. Remember when you were talking to some person, what were you thinking about? Were you evaluating him or wondering what that person is thinking about you? The desire to be validated is a strong one, and you must keep it in mind. Avoid any action that lowers someone else's self-esteem. Not only that, but you must go above and beyond to genuinely praise that person. Do not flatter people. They will detect it and begin to dislike you subconsciously. Of course, you are a human who wants to be validated the same, but when it comes to dark confidence, you must become selfless. You must ignore your desire to be spoon-fed and instead spoon-feed validation to others. Replace the intention to receive with the intention to give. As a result, you will receive the same thing you gave up. This is an extremely important topic that most people overlook. Simply put, when we say two people are in rapport, we mean that they have a subconscious familiarity and trust for each other. There are two very simple and effective ways to build rapport between people. Do you know what one topic people are most eager to discuss? It's themselves. So, how can we apply this to our own benefit? We simply need to validate their desires and importance. How do we inflate someone's ego? By expressing genuine interest in the individual and encouraging them to talk about themselves. We then give genuine compliments when appropriate. Introverts have an advantage here because all they have to do is ask open-ended questions, allowing the other person to speak while remaining silent themselves, which is what we naturally desire. They will enjoy talking with you because you make them feel good. For example, if someone started a boring conversation like, "Well, you see, my stepbrother's mother's daughter is getting married next week, and I'm very excited," reply with something like, "Where is the wedding being held?" This will prompt the person to discuss the wedding further. Be a good listener and let others speak. This other method is well known, and you may have heard of it before but are unsure how to apply it. Don't worry, I've got you covered. For this method, you simply match the other person's body language. Copy another person's body language in almost every way, but with at least a 3-second delay. Facial expressions, hand gestures, eye contact, and body positioning may all be copied. But why 3 seconds? This will prevent the person from consciously noticing that you are mimicking their body language. Also, keep in mind that you do not have to exactly replicate that person's hand movements. What they do with their right hand, you can do with your left. What does this matching and mirroring accomplish? It establishes subconscious familiarity and rapport. This can help get the other person to open up to you more. Another important point to remember is that we only want to match and mirror hand gestures when someone is enthusiastically and positively discussing something. Avoid mirroring when someone is discussing something upsetting or angry. Eye contact is an important aspect of body language. There is a lot of confusion about this in the online community. There are different opinions on when and how long to maintain eye contact. So, after consulting several psychology sources, here's what I learned. You look directly at the person's two eyes with your own two eyes, not between their eyes. This will be difficult and exhausting if done in the usual manner, and herein lies the secret. Instead of focusing your eyes on his, as if you truly wanted to see the color of his eyes, you must focus your eyes so that you are gazing through him, as if he were transparent, and you wanted to see something beyond him. This gaze is similar to how you look into empty space when daydreaming or watching clouds. But don't look into their eyes like a creep. When the other person breaks eye contact, you should too. If you maintain eye contact, the other person may become anxious or feel threatened. In the previous section, we discussed mirroring body language during conversations. But how about other times? Body language influences how others perceive us and how we feel about ourselves. Even if you are an introvert, you can project confidence and assertiveness with a few simple adjustments. The first tip is to stand up straight. Good posture not only demonstrates confidence to others, but it also makes you feel more confident. Keep your shoulders back, your head up, and your posture upright. This simple change can make a significant difference in how you carry yourself and how others perceive you. Avoid shuffling or looking at the ground. Instead, Walk at a steady pace and swing your arms naturally. This demonstrates that you are confident and in control. When you walk with purpose, you will feel more confident, and others will see you as such. Your tone of voice can also convey confidence. Speak steadily and articulately. Avoid mumbling and speaking too softly. When you speak clearly, you command attention and demonstrate confidence in what you are saying. A psychological trick you can use to make all this process easy and simple is to decrease the importance of trying to be confident and impressing others. This importance will manifest as a block to your Rizz. Act dispassionately and remain the observer. This doesn't mean that you should stop caring about how you present yourself. Instead, it's about letting go of the need to constantly seek approval from others. This entails taking a step back from situations and viewing them objectively, as opposed to becoming overly invested in the outcome. Taking on the role of an observer can help to reduce anxiety and self-consciousness, allowing you to act more freely and confidently. Never compromise yourself by doing something unnatural for you. Another critical aspect of this mindset shift is realizing that other people's opinions don't matter much. Confidence doesn't mean, they will like me. Confidence means, I'll be fine if they don't. These principles and techniques may appear simple, but don't dismiss them. Apply them and watch your Rizz shine. If you want to see these techniques through the eyes of an anime character, watch my Johann Liebert video.